Colleagues, shall we take our seats as we're about to resume? We're now at that point about when we welcome our special guest, the Prime Minister of Canada, Right Honourable Justin Trudeau. He's not here yet. No. What is expected is that we have the Canadian press here, and therefore we've invited the local press. He'll make a statement which he'd wish to be recorded, and thereafter I will respond to that, and the press will kindly ask you to withdraw from the room so that we can have a frank and open discussion on the issues and challenges that faces our region, the opportunities that exist with a fruitful relationship with Canada, and thereafter the challenges that we face, the answers that we could arrive at to overcome those challenges. And so if, Minister Mitchell, could you, colleagues, we welcome Right Honourable Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada. Welcome to our 44th regular meeting of the heads of government of the Caribbean community here in Nassau, Bahamas. We do treasure your presence amongst us, and we invite you to address us.
There we go. Thank you very much, Prime Minister Davis, for hosting us here in the Bahamas. I'm honored to be invited to address this group of distinguished leaders from the Caribbean community as a special guest. I can't tell you how happy I am today to be here amongst Caribbean friends. Canada and the Caribbean share strong and long-standing connections. We have deep people-to-people ties. Many of you know firsthand, having studied in Canada. I know many of you have family in Canada, too. We also share a long history of mutually beneficial relationships and a history of shared values. As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of CARICOM this year, let's mark the occasion with a renewed partnership between Canada and CARICOM. Let's chart new strategic partnerships built on modern realities. Let's diversify our economic relationships and address climate change, and do both in ways that creates good jobs in our countries. Because I'm Canadian, I will be speaking some French during this presentation. Nos pays ont grandement bénéficié des liens qu'on entretient dans divers domaines, économiques, universitaires, juridiques, politiques et bien sûr culturels. La culture des Caraïbes est présente au Canada depuis que les premiers immigrants de cette région sont arrivés au pays dans les années 1770. Hundreds of thousands of Canadians now claim Caribbean heritage, and each year we welcome Caribbean people to Canada, whether to study, to build a life and share their culture, or simply to visit. And people love to come here to the Caribbean. Tourism is a major economic driver. Millions of Canadians visit the islands every year, typically. But the pandemic dealt a hard blow to tourism around the world. Fortunately, travel is rebounding, which is good for our tourism industries and also good for business travel that opens up new economic opportunities. Canada is working to expand and simplify access for trusted travelers from CARICOM countries and other countries in the region. Canada has long been a partner in economic development for the region and has been there to help Caribbean countries when serious challenges arise. This includes the very present challenges that the Caribbean and the world are dealing with in the face of climate change. With many small island nations here today, you know better than anyone threats posed by powerful storms that are increasing in strength and frequency to the threats rising sea levels pose. Climate change is here and it is real. Canada experienced this firsthand when Hurricane Fiona devastated Atlantic Canada last fall. We saw how fragile island ecosystems can be when the storm took lives, swept away homes, and destroyed our beaches and coasts. Those of you in this room know these realities all too well from Hurricanes Dorian, Maria, Juan, Harvey, and so many others. Caribbean nations understand this issue better than most, and you have seized this challenge to become global leaders on climate action. Le Canada s'est engagé à verser 5,3 milliards de dollars sur 5 ans pour soutenir la lutte contre les changements climatiques dans les pays en développement. Grâce à ce financement, on a pu soutenir l'Agence caribéenne des gestions des urgences en cas de catastrophe et on a pu fournir une couverture pour les primes d'assurance contre les risques de catastrophe afin d'aider la région à faire face aux défis climatiques. To build on this, today, I am announcing $44.8 million in new funding to tackle the climate crisis in the Caribbean. This funding will support projects with regional organizations like the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center and the Caribbean Biodiversity Fund that will improve marine and coastal ecosystem management, increase water security, and help governments better respond to the impacts of climate change and natural disasters. We know that one of the significant challenges many CARICOM countries face in dealing with climate change is accessing climate and concessional financing. Canada applauds Prime Minister Motley's leadership on the Bridgetown Initiative, which has re-energized the conversation on international financial institution reform so that they can better respond to the overlapping health, climate, debt, and liquidity crises affecting many CARICOM members. Canada is also honored to have been selected by the Board of Directors of the Caribbean Development Bank to chair the CDB Board of Governors. Le Canada a fait valoir les appels des petits États insulaires en développement et États côtiers à faible altitude lors des principales réunions multilatérales tenues partout dans le monde, notamment celles du G7, du G20, de la Banque mondiale, du Fonds monétaire international et de l'ONU. On va continuer de défendre vos intérêts avec nos partenaires des secteurs publics et privés. But we know that in order to have truly sustainable, long-lasting economic prosperity, countries need robust, dynamic trade. The strong trade ties between us go back decades and remain strong today. In 2021, Canada's two-way merchandise trade with CARICOM countries reached $1.9 billion, with bilateral trade and services reaching $3.9 billion. There are opportunities for businesses in all our economies in emerging sectors like clean technology, green infrastructure, renewable energy, and more. I want to announce today that Canada is seeking a renewal of its waiver from the World Trade Organization for our CARICOM trade program to ensure that goods from the region can continue to enter Canada duty-free belong 2023. CARICOM was first announced by Canada at this same meeting in Nassau in 1985, so it's only fitting that we renew that pledge today. But critical to prosperity is stability in the region, and Canada, like you, is very concerned about the ongoing unrest and instability in Haiti. Right now, Haiti is confronted with unrelenting gang violence, political turmoil, and corruption. Armed groups are committing murder, rape, and other gender-based violence, kidnapping innocent people and recruiting children to terrorize and subjugate people. It hits close to home not only in the region, but also in Canada with our strong Haitian diaspora community. Prime Minister Henry is here with us as a leader of a CARICOM member state. Now is the moment to come together to confront the severity of this situation. As neighbors, and for Canada, as a partner with decades of history and support for the people of Haiti, we need to work on long-lasting solutions that will restore order and security, allow for essential aid to flow to those who urgently need it, and create the conditions for free and fair elections so that the Haitian people can live in a stable and democratic society. The toll of human suffering in Haiti weighs heavily on me. As Canadians, our fundamental objective is to ease the suffering and empower Haitians to chart their own future. We're working closely together to help address the political, security, and humanitarian crisis in Haiti. I want to highlight, I just had an excellent and constructive conversation this morning with Prime Minister Henry, and I know many of you have as well. We need to continue to work and put the Haitian people at the center of everything we do. We've provided direct support. We've provided direct support to bolster the Haitian National Police so that Haiti has the tools and support to solve this situation, including by deploying surveillance aircraft and vital strategic security equipment and vehicles, an additional delivery of MRAP vehicles in the coming days. And today, I am announcing that Canada will also deploy Royal Canadian Navy vessels to conduct surveillance, gather intelligence, and maintain a maritime presence off the Haitian coast in the coming weeks. Canada continues to reinforce the capacities of the Haitian police to overpower armed gangs and hold those who support them accountable. De façon très urgente, il faut alimenter les capacités de la police nationale d'Haïti pour qu'elle prenne le dessus sur les gangs. Afin d'apprendre des leçons du passé, nous cherchons à renforcer les institutions haïtiennes en partenariat avec les Haïtiens et en appui à des objectifs définis par eux et dirigés par les Haïtiens eux-mêmes. En plus de ça, la mise en œuvre des autres éléments clés de la réponse intégrée du Canada en Haïti continue sans relâche. Canada has also implemented robust sanctions against corrupt economic and political elites who've used their influence and resources to support criminal gangs and fuel instability in Haiti. To date, Canada has implemented targeted sanctions on 15 individuals, and today I'm announcing a 6th round of autonomous sanctions against 2 more individuals. Le Canada continue à encourager les pays partenaires à également mettre en place des sanctions ou d'autres mesures pour optimiser notre combat contre l'impunité et la corruption. An essential part of overcoming this crisis is an agreement to hold free and fair elections so that a constitutional government can be restored. We recognize the establishment of the High Transitional Council as a positive step towards political stability and one that must be broadened. CARICOM needs to be an integral leader on this crisis, including through convening political dialogues and helping rally partners around the globe to provide much-needed assistance for Haiti. Canada has been there to provide humanitarian assistance for Haitian people throughout this crisis. Today, I am announcing $10 million to support the International Office on Migration to strengthen the protection and resilience of Haitian women and children along the Haiti-Dominican Republic border and in migrants' place of origin. And we will invest an additional $12.3 million in humanitarian assistance. Together with CARICOM, Canada and international partners can help Haitians bring an end to the crisis and build a better, more hopeful future for their country. L'insécurité dans la région nous affecte tous, peu importe où elle se manifeste. Le Canada entretient depuis longtemps des partenariats en matière de sécurité et de défense avec les Caraïbes et on veut, comme vous tous, bâtir un hémisphère plus sécuritaire, plus stable et plus prospère. However, we know that criminal elements are becoming more sophisticated across the region, and more support is needed to stop the flow of illicit drugs, arms, and human trafficking. So Canada will provide $1.8 million to target illicit drug trafficking and strengthen border and maritime security in the Caribbean. Together, we can build a safer, better future for the people in our countries and around the world. There's a whole range of things for us to work on together. Many of them are urgent. We must address the crisis in Haiti. We must deliver on climate action. We must find new opportunities for our businesses and workers and grow our economies. And above all, we must put people at the center of everything we do and build a future where everyone sees opportunities for themselves, their kids, and their grandkids. Canada, as always, will be a friend and partner to all of you, with no greater goal than seeing all of you succeed in the best possible way. That's how Canada has always been here in the Caribbean, as a friend, as a partner, to empower you to achieve your potential. And we look forward to doing that even as you continue to work with people around the world, like Canadians, to help us achieve our potential. I look forward to strengthening our partnership, building on the already solid foundation of shared values, priorities, mutual respect, and mostly friendship that binds us together. Thank you very much, my friends.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. Just let me say that on behalf of the heads of government of CARICOM, we appreciate your empathy, your commitment to regional cooperation in addressing particularly the humanitarian crisis in the Republic of Haiti, the consequences of climate change, and your commitment to assist us with, as we say in the Caribbean, putting your money where your mouth is. And we thank you for that. Of course, the stabilization of Haiti's institutions, infrastructure, and communities is integral to the security of the Caribbean region and to its future. We in CARICOM, as you well know, have been working with the international community and yourself to ensure that the people of Haiti can realize their aspirations for peace and prosperity. The best way forward, as we have recognized, is through inclusive and transparent dialogue, which will allow for a peaceful and lasting solution. We are inspired by your commitment to the region, and we look forward to continuing the strengthening of that relationship, both in trade and cooperation in resolving all the challenges that confront us as a people in the region. We thank you for your remarks. As there might be things we'd want to exchange, I'll invite the media to excuse themselves. Yes, Ralph? Yeah. I must ask them to go.